My lords and ladies, dear patrons, I am Lord Blood-Rah, and you have come home to the Cathode Zone, where each week we will explore the shadowy depths of old-time TV. And it's time for high adventure in deep space with Commander Buzz Corey and Cadet Happy of the Space Patrol. This classic kids sci-fi series ran in the 1950s and often rated in the top 10 of all Saturday morning shows. Tonight's tale, entitled The Underwater Spaceship Graveyard, comes to us from the dim, distant year of 1954, but it's set in the far-off decade of the 2900s. Let's have a look into the future with this Space Patrol adventure, The Underwater Spaceship Graveyard.
Space Patrol! High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
Space Patrol is presented by Nestle's Quick for the greatest tasting chocolate milk and those terrific Nestle's chocolate bars.
Somebody's got hold of the ship.
Yeah. Now it's beaming a magnetic force field.
Can't we
We're being
do
drawn
anything?
down toward the surface of the ocean.
Robbie, isn't there anything we can do?
No, not without power.
We're being drawn closer and closer. If we don't stop it, we'll be pulled under.
Stand by for exciting action on the Underwater Spaceship Graveyard in just one moment.
Oh, hiya, gang. Say, ever since we ran across the first man from Mars totem head, everything has been riddles and mysteries and more riddles. Here's one I found just today. Listen. The totem guards its secret well, for who's inside no one can tell. To solve the problem, you must be slick and find the rhyme that does the trick. Gee, that's a tough one. If I could only see into this totem head, it'd be easy, be no problem at all. But, well, you just can't, Space Patrollers. So I guess I'll have to find the rhyme that turns the trick. Let's see. Lick? No, that's not it.
I know what you're thinking. Don't say it.
Smoking rockets, I got it. Quick. Hey, George, I've solved the riddle. It's Nestle's Quick, right?
Absolutely right, Hap. Nestle's Quick turns the trick. Two tricks, in fact. First, Nestle's Quick makes the best, the most delicious, super velvety chocolate milk in the whole universe without beating or shaking or messy preparation. And second, Nestle's Quick offers every one of you Space Patrollers a chance to get one of these sensational totem heads for your very own.
And hey, gang, you don't want to miss out on this offer, because nowhere else can you get one of these creepy-looking, scary totem heads with the magic forehead vision.
If you were wearing the totem head, you could see me just like this, but nobody could see you inside the head. Now, here's what you do. Just send the lid from a Nestle's Quick can or a tracing of the front of the Quick label, together with your name and address and 25 cents to Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. That's Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. Hurry, this great offer is limited. The interplanetary spaceport on Venus. At this huge terminal, in a rocket landing chute reserved for ships of the Space Patrol, two people wait. They are Space Patrol Security Chief Major Robertson and Carol Carlisle, daughter of the Secretary General of the United Planets.
Robbie, I thought you said Buzz and Happy weren't going to be late.
No, they won't be very late.
They're 10 minutes overdue right now.
Look, what's 10 minutes? The whole weekend.
Oh, excuse me. My fault, Ed. Excuse me.
Carol, that fellow. No, it can't be.
Can't be. Oh, can't be whom? What are you talking about?
Agent X.
Agent X, you must be joking.
Wait here a minute.
Robbie, Agent X is
Look,
dead.
don't argue. Wait here.
Robbie! Stop or I'll shoot! Robbie. Robbie. He must have been right. It must have been Agent X.
Gotta go after him.
Oh, Robbie, be careful.
Be careful, nothing. It's almost 4 years. I thought the files on Agent X were closed.
They were. Buzz himself just reported his death.
Well, they're open again. Come on, let's go.
They're late, Commander.
So are we.
Well, yeah, but we're here now, so they're later than we are.
Yeah, we'll hear from them in a minute.
Major Robertson calling Commander Corey.
See?
It's magic.
Commander Corey here. What's your excuse for being late?
Agent X.
Sounded like he said Agent X.
I did have.
Robbie, we don't mind you being late, but can't you think up a little better excuse?
Look, I'm serious, sir. I saw him.
What?
I got lumps on my head to prove it.
That's Agent X, all right.
Where are you now?
Carol and I are in the base battle cruiser. We're heading after him. We got his position from Venus Space Control when he blasted off. Good boy, Robbie.
He's still in Venus atmosphere, sir. He hasn't blasted for space yet.
Well, what's your position? Happen, I'll follow you.
We just left Hydro City. We're heading out over Caloric Ocean. We're flying low about 25,000 feet.
We'll check with you when we're airborne. Corey out.
Smoking rockets, Commander, that's hard to believe. Agent X alive. Oh, I still remember all the trouble he gave us. Then we put him into detention. About 4 years ago, he gets out, and you and I chase him all over the place, and now we have to do it all over again. It's almost like a bad dream being repeated.
Repeated is right, Happy. Do you remember why we reported Agent X as dead?
Well, sure, Commander, we both saw his ship crash into the ocean, and it didn't come up again.
What ocean, Happy?
Well, it was a caloric ocean. Smoking rockets.
Robbie just said he was chasing Agent X out over the caloric ocean. Come on.
We gaining on him?
We were.
What do you mean, were?
U-scope was tracking his ship, and it suddenly disappeared.
Let me take a look.
Can you see anything?
Oh, not a trace.
Looked as though you were diving for the water.
Couldn't outrun this battle cruise. That means he must have kept me down in the ocean.
Well, maybe he had trouble with his ship and crashed.
Maybe. We're going down closer. Look around. Scan the surface. Maybe he's still afloat.
As Robbie and Carol anxiously search the surface of the caloric ocean, a strange object slowly rises from its murky depths, stops at the surface, and begins to send out a radio signal, beaming it straight upward, up to the Space Patrol ship circling the area.
Robbie, that sound.
It's a distress signal, Carol.
And Agent X must have crashed.
We're going down lower.
Robbie, I see something.
A ship?
No, it looks more like a round, flat disc floating on the surface.
Commander Corey to Major Robertson.
Robbie here, sir. We spotted something on the surface of the water. We're about 600 miles due east of Hydro City. We're going down to investigate.
No, Robbie, wait. I think it's a trap. That's about where Agent X disappeared 4 years ago. He's led you back there for...
Commander! Commander! It's been cut off. Everything's been cut off. The space phone, rockets.
What is it?
We haven't any power.
What's that?
This down there's a transmitter. First it sent out a distress signal to lure us to it. Then it transmitted a disruptor beam, cut off our power, and now...
And now something's got hold of our ship.
Yeah. Now it's beaming a magnetic force field. We're being drawn down toward the surface of the ocean.
Robbie, isn't there anything we can do?
Not without power, Carol.
But we're being drawn closer and closer. If we don't stop it, we'll be pulled under.
Robbie, do you read me? Commander Corey calling Major Robertson.
Gee, Commander, do you really think Agent X led him into a trap?
I'm sure of it, Happy. Full rockets. Burn up the tubes if you have to, but let's get out over that ocean.
graveyard. An underwater spaceship graveyard.
Yeah. Friend X has been in business a long time. Space pirate. Only he works from the bottom of the ocean.
Robbie, look. What is it? That huge monster.
It's a robot, Carol, a mechanical man.
Coming this way.
Should have known Agent X wouldn't do his own dirty work.
What do you mean?
Look what he's carrying. It's an underwater cutting torch.
Cutting torch?
Yeah. Did you notice those sunken ships? Every one of them had a hole in it.
Robbie.
The kind of hole made by a cutting torch.
You don't think that he's going to cut a hole in our ship?
Yeah, it sure is. Why should X contact his victims personally?
Robbie, he's here. The robot's beginning to cut through the hull. What will we do? The water will rush in and flood the ship.
Just a little more, Junior. Cut just a little deeper into that hull. You'll have one less space patrolman to worry about.
Major Robertson and Carol are in a horrible fix. Marooned on the bottom of a Venusian ocean with a robot about to cut the ship open? Oh, that evil Agent X. Doesn't even do his dirty work himself. He sends his robot out to do it. And, what was the name of that ocean again?
What ocean, Happy?
Well, it was a caloric ocean. Smoking rockets.
Robbie just said he was chasing Agent X out over the caloric ocean.
The caloric ocean? Does that mean the water on Venus is fattening? Well, anyway, let's see how things turn out in part 2 of The Underwater Spaceship Graveyard. But first, a word from the man from Mars.
Space Patrollers, the man from Mars wants you. Yes, fellas and girls, the man from Mars wants every one of you to send for your brand new spooky totem head. Why? Because you can have a lot of fun. You betcha. You can actually be a man from Mars, because once you're inside this head, you're completely disguised. Nobody can see who it is. You can see out, but nobody can see in, because magic forehead vision works just one way. Believe me, you'll fool all of your friends. Why, your mom won't even know who you are. Now, take another look at this scary head. See, this great totem head has a face in front and a face in back, too. So nobody can tell whether you're coming or going. And remember, magic forehead vision lets you see out, but nobody can see in. Know what I'm doing with this spoon? I want to tell you about Nestle's Quick, because Nestle's Quick is the way you can get this totem head for your very own. Just send the lid from the Nestle's Quick can right here, or send the tracing of the front of the Quick label, together with your name and address and 25 cents to Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. It's quick, it's easy, it's fun, just like drinking Nestle's Quick. Why, Quick is like having a special soda fountain treat right in your own home. And Quick makes the richest, most delicious chocolate milk you've ever tasted. And it makes itself. Sure, pour yourself a glass of cold milk. Add 2 spoonfuls of Nestle's Quick. Stir it around for a second, and there you are. Frosty chocolate milk that beats anything. Now, here's how to get your totem head again. Just send the lid of the Nestle's Quick can or a tracing of the front of the Quick label, together with your name and address and 25 cents to Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. Got it? Then get your totem head today. Now, back to Space Patrol!
Whatever you do, don't open these hatches. Put your space helmet on and stay here.
Robbie, when the water starts coming through there, it'll flood this compartment.
I know. There isn't any place out of the other compartments. That's the only way. You can't escape if you get stuck anyplace else.
Well, what about the water pressure?
Well, as soon as he cuts through, the water will start pouring in. But it only can come in so fast through a small hole. The pressure will rise slowly, but you won't get the vent.
Oh, wait a minute. What are you going to do?
I'm going out there and get that robot.
No, Robbie. He'll have the strength of 10 men. You wouldn't have a chance.
He's only a mechanical man, Carol. Might be able to put him out of commission with this atomic torch.
Buzz, why didn't we wait for you?
Smoking rockets, Commander. We must have circled this area a dozen times, and the view scope doesn't show a thing.
And we'll circle a dozen more times. And a dozen after that. We're not leaving here till we find Robbie and Carol.
Now, Junior, squeeze! All right, Junior. Bring him home.
Do you really think so, Commander? Do you really think that Major Robertson and Carol crashed in the ocean?
Not crashed, Happy. I think they were drawn down there.
By Agent X?
It's the only answer. It's the only way they could have disappeared so suddenly. I think it's more than coincidence that Agent X headed this way.
Yeah, but what can we do about it, sir?
Our ship will give us protection underwater, Happy.
You mean we're going down in the ocean on purpose?
We're going to find Robbie and Carol. If that's the way we have to do it, then stand by to submerge.
Standing by, sir.
Artillery on.
You won't get away with this. We got you once before. You know what the inside of our detention looks like. Pirate.
Now, you listen very carefully, Major. You're alive for one reason, because I let you live. All I have to do is touch a lever on that control panel, and Junior will finish what he started outside.
What are you waiting for?
I've got plans for you.
Oh? Business so good you need help? The underwater pirating?
I've been thinking how much more profitable my business would be if I had advance information of spaceship schedules. Payroll ship schedules, for instance.
You expect me to give you that information, huh?
As an officer of the Space Patrol, you have access to it. And it's a small price to pay for your life. Well, Major?
Look, no matter what you do, you won't get that information out of me.
I anticipated that you'd try to be a hero, Major. I observed through Junior's eyes that someone else was with you in that spaceship, and that you were both wearing spacesuits.
So?
So I assume Miss Carol Carlisle is still alive. Go get her, Junior. Bring the girl to me.
What are you planning?
Just this, Cop. I want to see how long you can hold out when Junior brings her back here. Junior is very strong. Well, looks like I'm becoming very popular after all these years. Can you see them, Major? Do you recognize them? Mutual friends of ours. Commander Corey and Cadet Hammond. Oh, but isn't it a shame after they were so nice to come and see me? They're going to have to meet Junior first.
No. I'll leave him alone.
Sorry, Major. It'll be much too crowded in here with them two. All right, Junior. Listen carefully.
That hole was cut with a torch. Smoking rockets, that guy Agent X isn't kidding. Neither are we, Hap. Commander, what's got us? Break loose. If you can, break loose.
My hands weren't cut and you didn't have that gun, X.
Happy, wake up. Look, that must be what had hold of us. Smoking rockets, an underwater mechanical robot, and it's carrying somebody. Come on, Happy.
Don't take it so hard, Major. Girl will be here soon. She can console you. Now watch, Major. See how easy it is. I don't even have to get my feet wet. Commander, I'm smaller than you. I can hide behind him where he can't see us, and I'll follow him. I'll cover you.
freeze, X.
Cadet?
Freeze. It wouldn't take much coaxing to make me use this thing.
Sure, Cadet. Anything you say. Now it looks like I'm going to have to finish what Junior started on us. I'll take care of Carol.
Yes, sir.
Right, move away from that panel.
Sure, Commander. Anything you say.
Nice going, Commander.
What we saw out there, you have a lot to answer for. You might as well begin now.
You wouldn't dare say that without that gun in your hand. And if you weren't so yellow.
That's the best offer I've had today. Commander, I can't tell you how glad to see you in Hampshire. It's glad we're able to find you. How do you feel, Carol?
All I've got to say is this is fine way to end up a vacation in Lake Azure.
Don't worry, we'll still have a vacation as soon as we take Agent X back to detention on Venus.
Well, Commander, do I have to go to Lake Azure?
You? Not wanting a vacation?
Well, it's not the vacation, Commander. It's the water. I think I've seen enough water to last me until my next bath.
In just a moment, a preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure, which will be brought to you by Rice Chex and Wheat Chex, the bite-sized breakfast cereals in the red and white checkerboard packages. Fantastic fun, Space Patrollers. Yes, sir, and you can have it when you send for your new super spooky totem head, Man from Mars, with magic forehead vision. A spook from outer space. That's you wearing your totem head. From head to shoulders, your identity's a complete secret. That special magic forehead vision lets you see out, but nobody can see in. You have a face in front, one in back, too. You can really fool your pals because they won't know whether you're coming or going. Or you can build yourself a totem pole in your room or in your backyard. Just stack 5 or 6 totem heads, one on top of the other. An honest-to-goodness totem pole in honest-to-goodness totem colors, red and yellow, green and black. So, Space Patrollers, don't miss out on the fantastic fun. Send for your first Man from Mars totem head today. Just send a Rice Chex or Wheat Chex box top, together with your name and address and 25 cents in coin, to Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. That's Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. Offer good only in USA and may be withdrawn at any time. And now, a scene from next week's exciting adventure, The Giant Marine Clam.
You get the picture, gentlemen. The water's rising in there. Carol and Happy are helpless without their helmets. Just a matter of seconds now, the airlock will be flooded. So what do you say? Do you talk, or do they try to breathe water?
Be sure to see what happens when Buzz Corey matches wits with Agent X to save Happy and Carol's lives and encounters the Giant Marine Clam. Next week on Space Patrol. Space Patrol was brought to you by Nestle's Quit for great chocolate milk and famous Nestle's chocolate bars. Remember, Nestles. Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. Be sure to hear Space Patrol on ABC Radio every Saturday. Consult your newspaper for time and station.
Ooh, I'm going to have to be sure to show the giant marine clam sometime in the future. Though I'm surprised they didn't call it the giant space clam or the giant Venusian clam. That would have been a little better. Well, anyway, you notice the announcer at the end there telling all the little space patrollers to listen to the Space Patrol radio show every Saturday. Space Patrol was such a popular show in the 50s that it ran both on TV and radio from 1952 to 1955. The whole cast of the television series effectively doing 2 full shows a week. Well, I hope you'll join me again next week, dear patrons, as we tour the dark depths of what TV used to be. As always, I am Lord Blood-Rah saying, you're always at home in the Cathode Zone.